take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First down. He gets it to Gurley, complete. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Ryan. He finds an opening past the 40. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Ball carrier.
The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 18 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on him. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
It was Anthony Barr that time who got in there and made the play.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL.
Michael Pierce.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
On third down, Ryan. And he'll find Pittman. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Falcon.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Ryan. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Stalker.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to
Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here, 2nd and goal. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley.
Touchdown.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
25-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Cook, the ball carrier.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 6 carries, 66 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space because the defense will key on. And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. On 2nd down, Swift. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Well, a quick slant as the throw's complete, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. To Jefferson on the slant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Complete to Justin.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
23-yard line.
First down, here's the run to Cook. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
That's good.
Cousins finding the rookie Jefferson for a Viking first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Keanu Neal strong in run support as he comes up from his safety position and popping behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Cousins gives way to Cook, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And this one through the uprights and good. Able to punching in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up.
Now with him.
Recovered by the Vikings.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
That's complete. Right around the 8. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
At the 7-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And they will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll try to run with Swift. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Throwing again on second down. Ryan will throw underneath for Gurley. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Complete to Todd Gurley.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's second and a yard. Again, Ryan. A slant to Jones. And he'll take it into the... Julio Jones.
Touchdown.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors and some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
On second down, Cousins again toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there.
Incomplete.
And it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cousins. There's that man again. It's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
3rd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
3rd and long for Cousins. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Swift. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. From the red zone now, Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around probably with his dad, he thought about playing in the NFL. He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of numbers while doing so, that's got to be kind of cool for him. He'll enjoy the heck out of thinking about that when this one is over.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. DeAndre Swift. with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
34-yard line.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 20, 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Another carry now for Gurley. Fighting through it, he's got space. And down to the 11. A big run there by Gurley. Give him 55 yards on the ground. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Pittman with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Gostkowski with the extra point. And we are tied at 21. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. Once again, it's Swift. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take this down the 40-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 40.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, Swift. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
McKinley on the tackle.
The Vikings on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. First down, here's Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Swift, the ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
12-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Vikings on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And this is going to be intercepted. Great position, and it's picked off. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you got to turn around and punt it away from your own.
And Abdullah lost the football. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Michael Pierce and all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack.
Well, when this drive began, the offense only needed a field goal, but the defense ramped up the pressure, and after back-to-back sacks, they're feeling confident they might keep them off the board.
Is good. Makes the score Falcons 24.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
So Cousins and the Vikings down 24-23, a minute 13 to play. He's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
The 38-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This will be caught just inside the 10. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Swift. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. And now the attention on the Falcons offense. Trailing by a touchdown. 30 seconds to go. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Wright's got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. One last shot for Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete, so no miracles here on the final play, and this ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair. Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot. So for the...
Know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up.